tried and true Democrat, but the independent, and even the Republican to our cause by bringing in more young people into Before the caucuses started, I went to one of the precincts and I just watched the people file in, one by one, and each would come up to me. I'm a high school student, and I'm so excited to participate in my first caucus. And then we see a middle-aged woman coming up and say, you know, I'm 46 years old, I've never caucused in my life, but I'm caucusing for you. I am caucusing in the Democratic caucus because this time it has to be different. And then a Republican would come up and say, I'm changing my party affiliation because this time we need to believe again They came to exercise their democratic rights the same way that all of you exercise yours in electing Paul Hodes as Congressman. Folks are ready to go and bring about the change that all of us have been hungering for. And that's why, almost 11 months ago, I decided to run for President of the United States. Because I believe that we are on the cusp of forging a new majority in this country. A new majority in American politics. A majority that will help us win this nomination. And then will help us win the election in November. And then will finally allow us to create a majority that can solve health care for all Americans. That can provide the kind of energy policies that will snap the grip that foreign oil has on our economy and our environment and our national security policy, that will finally allow us to fix our schools, will finally allow us to solve the problems that we've been talking about year after year after year after year, that George Bush may have made far worse, but that had been festering long before George Bush ever took office. In 4 days, you can say to those corporate lobbyists in Washington that their days of setting the agenda are over. They have not funded our campaign. They will not.